Hold up. Wait, don't leave. Wait, of course you're not leaving. It's the start of the video. Sit back, relax. This is Banjo Kazooie. One of the greatest games ever made. And in HD, too. HD. This is a remaster of the Nintendo 64 game Banjo Kazooie. If you're not familiar with Banjo Kazooie, then get out. Well, don't get out, just watch. And then play the game after. This is one of my favorite remasters, or my favorite types of remasters. It's in HD. It's you can see the textures on the ground and the backgrounds and all that. They're all the same, but everything's rendered in HD. And oh man, Banjo Kazooie is just an awesome game. I played it probably when I was in like preschool or kindergarten or something like that, and then I lost it, I guess, when we were moving, or I don't know, some one way or another. I didn't have it anymore. So then I got Banjo Tooie, and I started playing Banjo Tooie when I was in like first or second grade or third grade or something like that, which is the second release in this series. And I don't remember too much about Banjo Kazooie from a long time ago. I mean, I've replayed the game now once I got it remastered, but I don't remember too much about it from when I was little. I remember a whole bunch about Banjo Tooie when I was little. Again, I've played both these games in the remastered, so it doesn't matter anyway. But let's get into it. Now we're wasting time. All right. Let's start with this one. So we're gonna dive right into this game. Erase this save. Come on. All right, so we're gonna dive right into this. And when I say dive right into it, I mean slowly sink down into it as we watch all of the intro videos and text. Now, the intro tutorial for this game isn't very long. It's actually probably what I think a tutorial and intro should be like as far as time and how long it takes. But I've played this game so many times, so many thousands of times, that it's like, get on with it. But that's okay. This is the witch, the antagonist of the game, Gruntilda. And, oh wow, she just picked her nose. That's pretty gross. One thing you'll notice about her, she always speaks in rhymes. I've always thought that was interesting. It adds kind of an eerie characterization to her. Now, I would skip this, but if you've never played this game before, you wouldn't know what in the world's going on, so I'm just going to let it play through. And once the game starts, we'll be able to speed up through all this text and all that. But this is a video, so sit back and watch. Yeah, sit back, relax. Put it on full screen, maybe put some headphones in, or use your computer speakers, whatever you want. Just lay back and relax. This is Banjo Kazooie. It's an awesome game. And I'll try to do my best commentating it. So, for the past couple weeks, I've had my ears backed up. I guess it's a mix of sinuses and all kinds of stuff, but for like a good 2 or 3 weeks, I couldn't hear a thing out of my left ear, and it just like magically cleared out a couple days ago. So I could hear my own voice outside the jarble in my head. It's amazing. It's like someone breathed new life into me. Now this is Banjo, the main character of the series, and Kazooie, his bird that never leaves his backpack until we get to the second game. And this is Spiral Mountain. And that's Bottles, and that's Banjo's sister. In this game, there's a couple main differences between Banjo Kazooie and Banjo Tooie. Everything that you do in Banjo Kazooie rolls over into Banjo Tooie. So all the moves that we're gonna learn in this game, you automatically get them all at the start of Banjo Tooie, which is awesome. And another thing about Banjo Tooie is the worlds are 10 times larger, and there's more of them, I think. So Banjo Tooie is just this ginormous game, and everything that's wrong about this game, which is just a little minor things here and there, which I'll point out, they're all fixed, and that's what makes Banjo Tooie so amazing. Now, this is actually a full play, and I should have talked about it more at the beginning. But what I'm doing is I'm playing 100%ing or doing 100% of the game from front to start. Okay, look at that, we're moving already. That's good. So I'm gonna try to do 100% of this game, and you can pretty much easily do that for in like video sequences for this game. So like the first level, I guess technically the first 2 levels, this is the tutorial world, Spiral Mountain, and then the first level, Mumbo's Mountain, which I'll start in a second. You can pretty much do them in segments. So I'll do this world, and I'll 100% this world. Then we'll do the next world, and 100% the next world in each video. So 1 world per video or something like that. And Banjo Tooie, you can't really do that because once you there's things that you like can't get in the first world until you learn a move about it in the second or the third or the fourth world. So you're going all over the place. But as far as this game's pretty linear. You'll start and you'll do you can 100% one level and then move on to the next level, 100% that level. There might be a couple things here and there, but other than that, I think it'll be pretty easy, and we'll get it figured out when we get there if we need to. So I'm going to go ahead and skip all these so we can dive into the first world without this full play episode being way too long. I'll just walk through all the moves. Alright, so there's a couple things you got. We can crouch and jump, which is sort of like double jump. This is what real double jump is in this game, when you jump and Kazooie helps you stay in the air longer. You can roll. Let's see what else we can do. Oop. Crap, I accidentally started that. Alright, shut up, Bottles. So you can do this beak buster thing here, which kills enemies. Now, this is honey, which they'll say, sticky tasty energy. That's basically health. You lose energy every time you get hit by something. And these are empty honeycombs. And every time you get 6 of these, you extend, I guess, your max health. So whenever you get 6 of those, you can have 1 more honey as far as your health goes, if that makes sense. Alright, let's walk around this and see what we can figure out. Now, there's another move that we'll learn later called Talon Trot, where Kazooie sticks her legs out and Kazooie starts walking and holding Banjo, which is weird because Kazooie's a smaller character. You'd think it'd make it go slower. But no, if you use the Talon Trot with Kazooie's legs, you go faster. Another empty honeycomb. Now, back here, this is lives. Oops. So an extra life. Every time you die or lose all your energy, you use up one of those extra lives and respawn at the beginning of the level. And once you use all those extra lives, you have to respawn back in the overworld. You don't lose anything, you just respawn in the overworld. And it's kind of annoying because they don't really do anything. Like once you like physically turn the game off and turn it back on, or exit and save and then come back in, you just have 3. So there's really not much of a point in collecting them. Except for the convenience not to spawn in the overworld. Alright, I'm flying through this. I've done this first Spiral Mountain level and Mumbo's Mountain, which is the level we're about to start, so many times that it's just on the back of my hand. But once we get past Mumbo's Mountain, it's gonna start getting more interesting. We're only about 9 minutes in, and I spent about a minute screwing around before I started filming. So now this is Gruntilda's head, or Gruntilda's lair. She's across that bridge in there, and that's where all the levels will find. There's a few collectibles that we need to get, and I'll walk through them as we get to them. The first one's Jiggies, which we'll see in the left corner once we get in there. I keep wanting to do the Talon Trot. We'll learn that in the first level in a second. And then once I do that, that'll be out of the way, and we can get on with business. There's Klungo. You actually fight Klungo in the first, after Spiral Mountain in Banjo Tooie. So you start off in Spiral Mountain in Banjo Tooie, just like you did in Banjo Kazooie. And to get into the overworld in Banjo Tooie, you're going to have to fight Klungo. And I thought about this in the past. If I was 2D, I'd be scared out of my mind right now. Like, I know it's all happy, funny, goofy, scary, kind of rated E video game right now, but I mean, if that were to happen to me in real life, some witch was running towards me, speaking in rhymes, throwing me in that machine, I'd be a little freaked out. Okay, so these are the Jiggies. These are what we need to collect. The main things that we need to collect. There's 10 per level, and I think 10 in the overworld. And you put these in the pictures, which unlocks the levels. So this is the first world over here, Mumbo's Mountain, which I believe only needs 1 Jiggy. So we've already found what we need to start this level. And this is what it looks like at the start of every level. You go up to these Jiggy floor standing on stool things or whatever, and you put a jigsaw piece in empty space. Alright. So you put the Jiggy in space, unlocks the world. Alright, so this is the first world. Now there's a few things that we're going to need to collect. And I'll just go ahead and go through view totals so we can list them out. There's 100 notes, which they're collectible. You use them to unlock paths into different parts of the overworld or Gruntilda's lair. There's 10 Jiggies that we're going to need to collect for each world. There's 2 empty honeycomb pieces, and there's how long we've been in the world, about 4 seconds. So, without further ado, let's collect everything. Ah, crap. So, once we finish this level... Oh, and there's Jinjos, too. There's 5 per level, and 1 of each color. Blue, green, orange, pink, and yellow. And once you collect all 5, you get a Jiggy. So, technically, there's 9 that we're going to need to find around the world, and 1 from all these Jinjos. It works a little different in Banjo Tooie, but that's how it works in this game. And once we finish this world, hopefully all the text and them stopping to tell us something, all that should be over with, so we can start going through these worlds faster. I'm thinking that this video is not going to be less than 30 minutes. I think I filmed like a practice run earlier, since this is obviously my first Let's Play, so I filmed a practice run before I did this, and I think I hit like 32 or 35 minutes or something like that. Right now we're making incredible time. We're only like 12 minutes in, 13 minutes in, so this is going to be fast and great, and fast and great. And even greater and faster. Alright, so here is where we learn the Talon Trot, I believe. And once I learn this, I won't have to learn it ever again, and I'll get to use it, one of my favorite moves. You can also walk up hills that are steeper that Banjo can't normally walk up, which actually we haven't even tried yet, which is good. You know what? I'll show you real quick. So you try to walk up here with Banjo, and nope, he slides down. Nope. That's why you go upstairs. But once you get the Talon Trot, you can walk all over this hill all over you want. So, I'm going to get these notes in this Joe. And I just saw a Mumbo token down there. I'll explain what those are and get it in a second. If I can get all these notes and not be like an idiot. Alright, we already got a Jiggy in this level. Not bad. Okay, come on, Bottles. See, this is like... in the first levels, they just want to interrupt you and tell you as many things as they possibly can. So this is a Mumbo token. We'll use these to used for Mumbo magic. So we'll go use these to give to Mumbo, and what Mumbo is going to do is turn us into a different character. Now, we'll obviously use the different characters' abilities through this level. And actually in Banjo Tooie, there's another, I guess, ally like Mumbo. Her name is Humba Wumba or something like that. There's another Mumbo token. This is what Mumbo will turn us into an ant, and we'll use him to climb all this junk. See, we can't even do it with Kazooie. But like I was saying in Banjo Tooie, there's another ally called Humba Wumba, I think her name is. And Mumbo's also in Banjo Tooie. But Mumbo doesn't turn you into another character like he does in this game. In this game, you'll go up to Mumbo and he'll turn you into another character that you can use to help to beat the level. But in Banjo Tooie, you actually use Mumbo, control Mumbo, and Humba Wumba's the one who changes you into different characters. But we don't need to worry about that. This is Banjo Kazooie. I might let's play Banjo Tooie sometime in the future. I plan on I'm obviously doing a full play on this game, and I'll try to get through this whole game. I think it only take 11 or 12 videos. But if I were to do Banjo Tooie, a full play on Banjo Tooie, that's going to be so many videos. And especially if I wanted to keep the videos short, there's going to be thousands of them. Well, maybe 20 or 30. If I kept the videos 30 minutes long, it'd be like 20 or 30. But if I were to do a Banjo Tooie, I'd probably try to do as much as I can of a level in one video and not go past like an hour. So right now we're learning the bottles. The ground pound, I think, or the beak buster, which is a Banjo Kazooie ground pound. I'm gonna collect all this junk. And now in this game, the camera will screw you. Like, let's see if I can make it do it now. Of course it can't. Okay, see how it just kind of teleported? There we go. See how it teleported just to another part? The way you move Banjo is based on where the camera is positioned. And if I'm walking and the camera goes like this, it automatically moves where I'm walking, and that can really mess you up. I mean, usually nothing too bad happens. It's just like missing a collectible and wasting millisecond time. But see that there it goes, it does again. Oh man, only 18 minutes. We are flying through this. You might even be done before 25 minutes. Maybe not. There's a freaking troll. Oh man, I think that was the first time I lost health. But I could be completely wrong. I'm just dumb and not paying attention to what I'm doing. Another Jinjo, green Jinjo. Wow, you've already got them all but the purple one. I think the purple one is... I think he's up there. No? I don't know where he's at. We'll figure it out. We'll find him. We'll find you, Jinjo! Another life, and I thought I did this one already. Well, I guess not. So, Juki, what is this, number 3? Number 3, alright. 6 more, plus 1 for the Jinjos. Oh. I've got to go learn one more ability in this level, which is the egg shooting before I can do that. What you'll do is you'll shoot eggs in those Tiki's mouths. Oh, here's the Jinjo and all the stuff. Can't believe we didn't get this already. We're just gonna collect these dumb notes. We're not dumb. What are you talking about? Not dumb. These notes are awesome. Another thing I like about this game is there's not too many collectibles. I mean, there's a lot, but enough to be satisfied. See, there goes the camera. Messing with me. You know, I think I noticed that it messes with me more on this level than all the others. But that also could be because I played this level 1,000 times. Again, we'll figure that out as we go. Alright, well, 10 notes away, which I think are in that anthill. Here's a Mumbo token. I think we need 5. There's one more around here somewhere. Alright, we got last Jinjo. Jiggy number 5? Alright, halfway done. That's good. That's good. Beat this little troll. Not doing anything to me, troll. I don't even think you can kill this guy. Oh, you can. Well, you can stun him. Alright, so this boss-ish kind of thing, you basically just have to make him throw his oranges on his little buttons. And then in a minute, we'll go shoot eggs at him once we learn how to shoot eggs. Jiggy number 6. Wow, we are really flying through this a lot more. I'm going to collect this orange to give to that small monkey while I take a little bit of damage. So we're going to give this orange to this small monkey. And this really, really heavy small monkey is going to get up and cause a tree to grow out of the ground for some weird reason. It doesn't make any sense. Get some of these eggs. Alright, and I think this is the last move from Bottles in this level. The buzzard, to learn some of the ancient ways of whatever that said. Alright, come on, Bottles. See, I'm like holding A to make the text go faster, but there's just so much text. So much text. Actually, it's probably not that bad. I just, again, I keep explaining myself over and over. I've played this 1,000 times. Oh, and the witch switch. I didn't explain those. I'm glad I saw that because I would have completely forgotten. So, the witch switch, there's one in each level or something like that. I'm pretty sure it's just one in each level. And what it does is it unlocks a Jiggy in the overworld. And there's 10 in the overworld and 1 per level. Or, yeah, something like that. 10 levels or something like that. And you get 10 Jiggies in the overworld. What was that? Alright, go ahead and just jump off and waste more time. Okay. Alright. Oh, I think I found a safe spot where actually you can hit him without... Alright, come on. Well, maybe not. Maybe I have to trigger the cutscene. What the heck? Okay, there it goes. Oh! Wow, there really isn't much time to take cover from these oranges. Okay, there we go. Now, this boss is beaten. I should say, quote, boss, unquote, because this... it's just more of a character that you get his Jiggy from. There's a lot of these mini bosses in this game. Pretty much, almost one for every level. Alright, we're 2 Jiggies away. What have I forgotten? What have I forgotten? Oh, okay. Well, no. What have I forgotten? Wow, now I'm already looking like an idiot. I did this level 1,000 times. I'm blazing through it, thinking okay, I know it. I know what I'm missing. All right, so back to these tall tikis that we were doing earlier. This one needs some explaining because I screwed up the first time I did this when I replayed this game after a very long time of not playing it. Oh, come on. So, you shoot eggs in these tikis' mouths, and wait, not the last one, not yet. You have to jump on top of them first. Yeah, doesn't make any sense. Yep, jump on top of it before you kill the last one. And then you kill the last one, or give it an egg, and you'll get a Jiggy. Now, the first time I did this, I just went ahead and killed the last one, and was like, I can't get the empty honeycomb. And, yeah. So I thought I screwed up and couldn't 100% the level, and I thought I was done for. But that was not the case. If I leave the level and come back in, the tikis respawn. So that is not a problem. I think I need one more Mumbo token. Maybe there's one inside. Maybe he only needs 4. Maybe I already have 5. Oh, I already have 5. Okay. It's just me being dumb again. So this is Mumbo. He really is the best shaman. When he says so, he's awesome. He talks like "Iko-bokum," and he changes you into things. When you give him these silver tokens, it's awesome. And you pay him once, you can use it as many times as you want per level. Alright, gonna collect these notes. We're 6 notes away, which I think I know where those are at. I think they're in this anthill. Or whatever this is. It's a weird looking anthill. Of course, the ants are going to talk to us, which makes no sense. And the ants are already 10 feet tall anyway, or 10 feet long. Whatever that means. So we're going to climb this junk. We're going to make it all the way up. And you're going to screw yourself just like I did there. You got to be careful. This is... I think it's patience, because I screw myself so many times on that. And it's also the platforming. Okay, cool. Wow, we got all the notes already. So, yeah, 100 notes per level. We got them all. Yep, I know bottles. The platforming in this game will screw you. I think it screws you more in this game than it does in Banjo Kazooie. See, look at that. And especially on, what's the level called? Cloud... No, it's one where the seasons change. Oh my god, why can't I remember? Click Clock Wood. In Click Clock Wood, there's it's like a platforming mess. You have to climb to the top of this mountain in 4 different seasons, and it's a mess. There's so many times I have oh, the sound, the music. We got all 10. I think that's everything. I think we got everything total. 100, 110, 10, 1, 2. We're missing an empty honeycomb. We're missing an empty honeycomb. Oh, I know where it's at. Okay, good. That scared me for a second. I thought I was screwed again. Ow. Alright, so now there's one other honeycomb that's over here. I think I can climb on here at the end. I can. Now we've got everything. That's right. Everything's done. On this level, 100%. We're 28 minutes in. At least in my recording. I think we might finish this right around 30 minutes. Oh, I need to use the ant. Okay, so we're going outside to get the overworld Jiggy. And in this case, we have to take the ant outside the world. Gosh, I'm gonna die. I didn't think I was gonna die. We are going into this overworld and collecting this last Jiggy in the overworld. And some Jiggies that they put in the overworlds, after you hit the witch switch, they hide them. And sometimes they're in hard places to get. Sometimes you need to take the character that you change into at Mumbo's house outside of the world, which is kind of annoying. Especially if you, like... as a kid, and you're playing this game with no guides. There's no internet when this game came. Well, there was internet, but I had no internet when I played this game for the first time. And it's like, when you're stuck, you're stuck. And you didn't think you could take this guy out of the level, but you can, and you can get that overworld Jiggy. That's exactly what you can do. Yeah, some of the worlds they hide them. I think there's like one world that's the Jiggy spawn is so easy, and it's like unbelievably easy. It doesn't make any sense why it's so easy, because it's one of the harder worlds. But the Jiggy to get so easy doesn't make any sense, but that's how it is. And there's some worlds where you have to go out. There's another, I think it's the Haunted Mansion level. I can't quite remember the name. See, the Tikis respawn when you leave level. I can't remember the name of the level. It's a Haunted Mansion. Gosh, I'm getting so dumb. Okay, well, there's a level that's a Haunted Mansion later. And when you hit the witch switch, or if there's a witch switch, you have to go out and you have to use Mumbo outside of the world in like a hidden part of the and like it's like off to the left and it's hidden, it's behind a gate, and you gotta go in and you go use Mumbo, and Mumbo changes you in, and you gotta be this certain character to get into the room, and it's a mess. It's a mess. And the first time I played this game, I couldn't do it. I'm gonna go ahead and kill that troll. So we're done. That's it. That's it for this level, 100%. We're right at a little over 30 minutes of my recording. That's okay. Probably around 30 minutes of video because I spent 10 seconds being dumb. So we're going to stop this video at 32 minutes. That's awesome. All right, I'm going to ask you once, just because it's my first video. Then I'm going to try not to ask you as much afterwards. But subscribe. I promise it's going to be worth it. If you like this, it's going to be awesome. It's going to get even better too, because I just blew through this because I've done it a million times. The next ones, they're going to be awesome. You should subscribe. Trust me. I'm going to try not to ask you that much more after this, because it's kind of weird. I might put it at the end of videos, you know, whatever. I might put it at the end of videos and like slides, but just see you next time!